We live in a world where machines can translate your words into perfect English or any other language in milliseconds. So why should any smart professional still learn English at all? Well, here's why. AI translation gadgets can now translate your speech. That's true. Your every word in almost real time. That's how advanced they've become. With one click, you can choose between hundreds of languages, English included. And I expect them to get cheaper by the day. Soon these gadgets will be available to everyone, just like mobile phones. However, the machine translates your words. It doesn't invent its own sentence. It's still your sentence. If your words are poor, inappropriate, disorganized, low-level vocabulary in your own language, this is exactly how it will sound in English. Maybe even worse. At least in your language you intuitively know grammar, intonation, word stress. With translation gadgets, you rely entirely on how accurately the machine captures your meaning. And no, I'm not talking about finding your way around the fish market in Greece. I'm talking about high-stake business leadership negotiation. Situations where who you are matters much more than your vocabulary. Where your presence matters more than your words. For most everyday situations, translation devices will be enough. But in professional settings, higher level and more complex communication will always be required. Mindset doesn't translate well. The machine doesn't know your tone. It doesn't feel your timing. It doesn't read the room. And it definitely doesn't understand when not to speak. When it's time to just listen and digest other people's proposals and arguments. Picture a live negotiations on Zoom. You pause to feed your translator gadget or app. Precious seconds tick away. Decisions shift. Someone else grabs the floor. Yes, your perfect translation arrives. But it arrives too late. The moment is gone. AI might help you survive, but it won't help you stand out. The era of mediocre English, struggling, stuttering, is over. Level A1, A2, even B1 will be replaced by AI. I'm sure about that. And AI will be able to help you achieve those levels. Of course, if you are disciplined and know how to use AI to learn. But the bar for higher levels of business English is higher than ever. With translation gadgets, devices and apps translating in real time, and with AI handling the basics of business English learning, basic English is completely covered. Not just English, but all major languages. At the same time, English remains crucial for higher level international business. And with millions of people competing for scarce jobs, unfortunately, you must upscale your English beyond just good enough. High mastery of English is now a determinator no machine can replicate. Humor, irony, subtle pushback, quick changes in tone, This is where machines still fail. You crack a joke or drop an idiom and it lands flat, or worse, offense, sarcasm, irony, cultural subtext. They are invisible to algorithms. A machine can't sense tensions or pivot on the spot, but you can. Also, the higher you climb the business ladder, the more people already excel in English. If you are the only person in the room who doesn't speak English, do you really think they'll wait for your gadget to translate your entire 2-minute speech? You need English to play the game, and to play it well, to pitch yourself, to improvise, to tell a story, to know when to speak and when to shut up. That's not translation, that's intuition, and it's only built through fluency. Translation tools and gadgets help you survive a conversation. They won't help you lead one. They won't teach you to choose the exact word that seals a deal or diffuses a conflict. They won't train your strategic instincts or decode unspoken power dynamics. Keep AI translators as backup, but don't outsource your voice. Invest in real English mastery. Because in the world full of flawless machines, the human who speaks with power still wins.